This plane has only one passenger, and he is 3,500 years old. He was one of the most powerful kings of the ancient world. His dynasty ruled the greatest empire on earth. Today, some see him as a genius, the first king in history to believe in a single god. For others, he was a madman and a heretic. He is the pharaoh, Akenhaten. This is the story of Akenhaten and his family. His father, Amenhotep, the richest ruler in the world. His son, Tutankhamen, who was buried with the greatest treasure ever discovered. And Akenhaten himself, who embarked on a revolution that brought the Egyptian empire to the brink of disaster and changed the world forever. BC. For over 100 years, Egypt had been overrun by foreigners. But now, a new dynasty of warrior pharaohs inspired Egyptians to rise up and reclaim their land. Egypt's armies surged beyond their traditional borders. On battlefields deep in foreign territory, they created the largest empire the world had ever seen. It was an empire controlled with an iron fist. There were clear, bloody warnings to anyone who dared to question the new might of Egypt. Egypt was now the most powerful and feared nation on earth. And in 1390 BC, there was a new young pharaoh on the throne. His name was Amenhotep, meaning the god Amen is satisfied. His forefathers had led Egypt into battle. Now this young pharaoh faced a completely different challenge. There were no more wars to fight. Egypt was rich, respected, and free. Amenhotep's challenge would be to protect this peace and prosperity, ruling Egypt's vast, sprawling empire. An empire whose riches were the envy of the world.
When he comes to the throne, it really marks the beginning of peace. And it's a time when the wealth of all the empire pours into the coffers of the pharaoh. You could probably think of it as the golden age of empire and Egypt.
Amenhotep III would have been the richest man in the world. He had the gold of Nubia. He was able to command the cedars of Lebanon. He was able to command silver from Anatolia. He had the trade running along the Red Sea. There was hardly anything in the known world that Amenhotep couldn't put out his hand and touch.
But the world was changing. For centuries, Egypt had been unchallenged. Now Babylonia, Assyria, and Mitanni had emerged, powerful civilizations that could rival Egypt. United, they could destroy Amenhotep's empire. Amenhotep wanted to avoid war at all costs. He had to find a new way of dealing with the outside world. His solution was a masterstroke, and we know about it because of a remarkable discovery.